All rise. The Superior Court of the State of California, County of Sacramento, Department 39 is now in session.
Is a club, but more or less a sport in which students can become lawyers or pretend to be lawyers and witnesses at the same time.
Mock trial is a competition between schools where the schools will learn a hypothetical criminal court case. At least in our state it's a criminal case. Students play the roles of attorneys and witnesses, clerks and bailiffs. And in a competition between the schools, one side will be the prosecution, the other side will be the defense.
Mr. Klein, what if anything else happened that night? Well,
the actual mock trial competition is literally like what it says. It's a mock trial. So you have witnesses and attorneys, bailiffs, clerks, but the team as a whole is a really great opportunity to get underclassmen and upperclassmen to work together to learn more about the law and politics and how the court works and things like that.
Today was the final award ceremony for the mock trial competition. Today we found out who both the Yolo County champions and the Sacramento County champions, as well as a bunch of miscellaneous awards, like MVP awards and such like that. What is mock trial and what it is about? Well, mock trial is essentially a fake case that we get to take roles in. For instance, I'm an attorney, and we get to rule on these cases and verse other schools, and it really gives you a good lay of the law and such.
Verbatim is, "You deserve to die. I hate you. I'm going to get you for this. Just you wait. I hate you. When you're dead, no one will even miss you."
The system that we're in is a local, regional, state, and then there's actually a national mock trial. So each state has its organizations that write their own mock trial problems. In our state, it's the CRF down in Los Angeles. So all the schools that participate in the state use the same problem, the same case, and we compete on a local level first. Because there's very few schools in Yolo County, we compete in the Sacramento region. And then the regional winners go on to a state competition, and the state winners do a national competition in May. This year I think it's in
Georgia. How much time does mock trial take?
Oh my God. A lot. It takes a lot. You have to make sure you know the whole witness statements, all the witness statements, the whole case packet, the facts stipulation. But you also have to know the rules of the land. You get to toy around with the actual laws that are in place today, and I think that's really interesting.
It's actually a lot of time. The practices just go for a long time, and if you want to be good at it, you actually have to commit like a lot of time to it. It's not just in a normal club.
The mock trial class is a lot less competitive and focuses on a lot more issues besides criminal law, where mock trial, the club itself, focuses on criminal cases themselves.
Well, really, if you do want to try to be on the mock trial team, I would recommend trying out the mock trial class. The mock trial class is more teaching you about criminal law, but it also gives you the case a few weeks early, so you'll be ahead of the game when you join the team.
No, they're very different. They're completely separate things. So the mock trial team is like a sports team, where you have to go after school and practice, and you may not make the team. The mock trial class is like any other class. You sign up for the class, you take the course, there are tests, there are quizzes. We use the same case in the mock trial team as the mock trial class, but it's completely different. Think of it this way. If I were on the basketball team, I wouldn't have to take a PE basketball class. And if I were on a PE basketball class, that doesn't mean that I get to be on the basketball team. So they are very different.
Some of the benefits I've learned in mock trial are public speaking, and I've learned a lot more law and rules and regulations in mock trial, and it learns to challenge authority when authority goes wrong in some places.
I heard it's definitely good for colleges. Like, they look at that and they're like, wow, you know, he's in that. It's like an extra activity after school. And then not just that, you get to experience, you know, all of this. You get to go into courtrooms. You get to see that how the system works without a jury present. I mean, it's just the judge makes a final verdict, but you know, it's still a very great experience to have that.
Some personal things I've learned was when I was growing up in the Philippines, I saw a lot of injustice in the system, and when I went here, I wanted to practice a correct way of how justice was served, and I wanted to bring that back when I came back to the Philippines one day.
Gets me out doing stuff. I get to, as a reason, I have to, like, it just gives me something that I have to do, and I like that because I need that type of structure.
Okay, and do you have any personal or interesting experiences with mock trial so far?
I mean, every day is a new experience. You go up there. It's helping with my stage fright. Pretty nervous when I go up there, usually, but it's knocking it down each time, getting better. Because, I mean, you just get used to going in front of people, in front of large groups.
So great for public speaking.
Yes.